gonna surprise Mickey with some cookies like his mother used to make.
Yes, quickly, how can I look completely made up and still completely both talented and nonchalant?
Come in.
Hi, Minnie. Got something for you.
Oh, Mickey.
Yeah, courtship rules were very different back then.
What's this?
What a little bitch.
Something?
Something good to eat?
Maybe.
Something's burning.
Something's burning. Oh, my goodness!
Fire.
Minnie, calm down. Very few problems are best solved through hysteria. Pluto, brave vanquisher of confection. I had a friend in school years ago. His uncle had a recipe for popcorn stuffing.
Oh, Minnie, don't cry over some old cookies.
They are no cookies. I just made them. I wanted to make the cookies like your mother used to make, and now they're all burned up.
My mother used to burn them all the time.
Well, he tried. Yeah, and he wants to comfort her, but he doesn't dare touch her because there is no understanding yet. Just, oh wow. Picture dating somebody and you don't dare even touch her shoulder when she's crying. Fortunately, we have commercialism to the rescue.
Oh, Mickey Nabisco, Lorna Doone, social teas and Oreos.
Yeah, my mother used to buy them all the time.
And dog biscuits.
And here's my favorite.
Oh, Mickey, Big Newton.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is allowed to touch him. He's not allowed to touch her. I always forget how short that cartoon is, because it's not really a cartoon, it's a commercial. But in any case, welcome, gentle viewers and listeners, to today's stream. today's not-for-profit, continuing to celebrate the month O'Lerv here, is the Trevor Foundation. The Trevor Foundation helps members of the LGBTQIA plus community, especially those who are young and still struggling with whatever storms they may be trying to weather. Because not all dragons are mythological. Speaking of dragons, let's see here. Yes, I am very stoic. Behold my stoicness. Well, the other various bosses that I have tried, just kind of, I mean, they really fell apart. So, obviously, I cannot sanction having this terrible worm on my shores. Not when it gobbled up my men and their s'mores. And what are you doing? Girls? Girls. Ladies, there's a thing happening over here. Do you mind? Wow, they're actually taking damage from the poison. And children! Maybe they'll catch up. Not this way. Over here. Very good. Alright, now. Nope. Oof. Oh, that was lucky. Ah! Fire! Okay, well, the wolfies are gone. Running, 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 running. Ah, frickin' targeting. What the hell are you doing to me? Will smite you I shall. Somehow. Oh, ow, okay. No, I'm so close. Yes! Yes! Ah! Great enemy felled. Whew! A new draconic power is available at the Cathedral of Draconic Communion. Okay, now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, alright? I had not expected this to happen. Every time I have fought that dread beast, it has been, it's been really, really difficult, and I don't know if I just got lucky. I feel like I just hit a rhythm, and the rhythm just kept going. Because, I mean, by happy coincidence, I kept alternating the feet against the pattern that it was stomping with, and I managed to avoid its breath attacks. It didn't try to do its breath attacks very often. I feel like the RNG just completely favored me. Of course, you know, that's out of character. In character, it was all me. I am mighty. What? What happened? What just happened? Okay, are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this? This frozen screen I see before me. Nothing is moving. Everything is just frozen. Completely and utterly. Wow. This has never happened before. Okay, so apparently the gods of time and space took exception to my handling of that situation and have lodged their complaint. Alright, restarting the game. Now, if I have to fight the dragon all over again, there will be the screaming of a small child, and it will be me. So, let's find out. Ah, my free LASIK treatment. I've never had that happen before. This is a day of never happened befores. I've never been able to beat that dragon first try, or at such low a level. I've certainly never had the entire game just go into seizures on me. Yeah, that was the warning that the game may not have saved everything correctly. Please, please, please. Have the dragon saved, please. I have always been very good. Okay, yeah. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, the NPCs were confused for a moment, too. Seriously, though, I was expecting for it to be like a big production with that dragon. And, I mean, you know, just a one-hit kill. And I will need to go back and watch it later to determine how much of that was me actually being able to do stuff and how much of it was blind, dumb luck. Some of it, though, was just the fact that in the lower levels, if you're playing the, you know, huge badass tank, that does make things easier, because I can take a lot of damage. Well, there's a lot of damage reduction, I should say. And this frickin' torso axe. dishes out a lot of damage. In addition, I found out that not only the kukri, but also the fire pots are scaled to strength. So, yeah, just, I'm hitting it with everything I've got, and everything I've got is scaled to strength. And my strength at this moment is 26. My level is 33. So, yeah. Yeah, the fire pots, from what I'm told, the fire pots scale to strength. Different fire pots, pardon me, different pots scale apparently to different stats. Fire, word around the campfire is, scales to strength. And Izzy the Fool accidentally killed the dragon on his copy while taking screenshots. Okay. I am not in a position that I can kill the dragon by accident. That takes some doing. Behold, mushroom! Greetings, fellow. Well, the dragon is dead, and I assure you, however surprised you are, I am more so.
Ah, you must be the new Tarnished.
No.
Beautiful work, felling that dragon, and as such, there's something you might like to know. The heart you brought back. It's used in dragon communion. If you should find yourself overcome by hunger for the heart, yearning for its strength, then seek the decrepit church on the little island off the western coast. You must not forget, though, those who partake in dragon communion will one day shed their humanity, their hunger for dragon, their yearning only worsens until the floodgates burst, unleashing eternal torment. The strength of a mighty dragon. Magnificent, but deadly. It's no surprise that dragon communion is ruinous.
Well, I'll admit I've always felt that the majestic dragons and I were kindred souls in a way, as though perhaps they were even ancestors in a sense. What do you look like under that? Oh, well, you've seen a few battles, haven't you? Dang. The dragon on Izzy the Fool's file died the way many an unfortunate player has died. He got stuck in a falling animation. Oh man, a lot of bloodstains around this guy. How did they die? Oh, apparently trying to kill him. I have no reason
You
to
must
do
not
that.
forget, though, those who partake in dragon communion will one day shed their humanity.
Righto. Sorry, what was that you were saying? Nothing important, I'm sure. Alright, so... Wait, the Dragon Church, I know where that is. No, that's not it. This is it over here. Church of Dragon Communion. Yeah, small wonder that this tiny little dragon took exception and destroyed the place, and was willing to die to do so. So, wow. I could actually get one of these incantations by devouring the heart of the dragon that I just slew. I can channel the dragon to spew forth flame breath, to rend foes with dragon claws, or to fight the foes who are before me. Wow. I'll give this some thought. I made the mistake once before of investing too quickly and too greedily into the art of crafting. I think I'll take my time a little bit before I go into another art. Alright. Let's level up. Yeah, all my defenses go up again. Except for fire and holy. Yeah, my target for strength currently is 30. Actually, wait a moment. I might have enough hard runes. Let's see. I need another 5,000. And let's see now. That's 200. That's no, not quite that. Still, I'm going to continue on like this. It behooves me to make a few adjustments. Ah yes, the partisan and then the banished knight's halberd. The fool's halberd. Oh. I'll go ahead and stow the spear. I have no use currently for the scythe or the bloodhound's fang. That was a fight. These three I'll hold on to. And the steel wall torch, I had been going to be equipping it instead. But on the other hand, maybe I should go ahead and store it for the time being, just because it is so blasted heavy. Oh well. So there we are. That way I don't get carried away and accidentally sell it when I'm actually just saving it for later. Alright. I have slain the dragon. You know. There's the forlorn hound ever jail. That was not what I was trying to do. Go ahead and... well, that is finished. And... that is for interrupting our s'mores. We were going to have s'mores! Fell beast. There are many mysteries here. Mysteries that demand solving. Questions that demand answers. Like, what the heck is this over here? What? Right now I have other concerns. For it occurs to me, with the felling of that dread beast, which again, that was what, 5 minutes of activity? Holy crap. Oh, and Killer of the Night has just subscribed. Thank you, how lovely. Thank you very much. But with that fell beast out of the way... Oh no, Killer of the Night subscribed a while ago. I misread the mini feed. Derp. Alright, someday I'll learn how to do this. In the meantime, I think the time has come for me to retake my castle. But as I have said before, he who would rule does not squander his strength. There have been many who have derided me for not always taking a pure frontal assault on every problem, refusing to retreat and just smacking that brick wall with my forehead until I died. I'll note most of them are either dead or insane now. I prefer a different approach. Ah! Okay, I don't know what Ogre Boom is, but I'm sure it'll end up in something. Oh, that's the sound of... That's the sound of more trolls. I almost said ogres. Ah, there's one. Yeah, it's the consequence of... Out of character, it's the consequence of all the years of D&D. To me, a troll is a very different creature. Stone, very nice. Ah! That's a lot of trolls. That is a lot of trolls. Oh, and there's bats, because I did this at night. Deathbird! What? You're supposed to be extinct! Nope, nope, here it comes. Oh, Wally Jollies. Is it following me? I don't think it follows me. No, but the troll is following me. Ah! It yelled at me and I took damage. What the hell has happened to my country since I was here last? It didn't used to be like this. I mean, did I do this? Before I check out that shack. Do a little reconnaissance. Oh, there's a shiny over there. There's the troll. He's lost interest. So apparently, yes, and there's the deathbird. And the deathbirds are apparently not all dead. Okay. Welp, memo for me. I'll try these lands. I'll try this area during the day. See if that altars thing is a little... Ah, Deathbird. Holy crap. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, come now. You just took out a dragon. Surely a deathbird is nothing. No. When dragons die, it is the deathbird that gathers their spirit, whether they will or no, and drags them screaming to the next plane of existence. A deathbird calls for a certain degree of caution. Storm the Vale, seize the keep. Indeed. Master Shack. Someone left a message. Betrayal, oh betrayal. I do not believe you. But I applaud your instincts just the same. Greetings. What kind of armor is that? Some kind of exiled knight, I think. Some kind of banished order. Well, how goes it?
I've seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
That's a complicated question. Rather than reveal everything, I'll just say that I'm not sure.
Honest to a fault, I see. Such thoughts won't behoove you as a Tarnished. But there's nothing wrong with that. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good Tarnished like you.
I'm really getting tired of people assuming that I must be tarnished, but under the circumstances, what have you to teach me? Thrust, quick step, parry, spinning slash, warcry, endure. Endure sounds useful. So endure would allow me to, well, endure more. Yes. Wrong one. That's fine. So, tell me something about yourself.
There's a myriad of battle arts in these lands that I've yet to discover. Mementos of all the warriors who raised their arms in battle, lost and died. A fine tale, all told of true chivalric romance. That's how I fell in love with the sword and the arts of combat. It grants meaning even to falling in battle, to death itself.
A fine attitude for a pawn to someone else's king.
Well, until we meet again.
I, however, am a king, and I may well remember your usefulness as a pawn. Excuse me, coming through. Really haven't the time to spare on you right now. Out of character, the first time I played this game, I basically did the back door on everything, and I'm not going to with this character. But it did seem in character for him to avoid storming the main gate directly. A little bit more guile. Precious item ahead. Cold sleep. I would not call that sleep, friend. And what? Praise the angel. Farewell, fair lady. What are you doing here? This is hardly the place to find someone like you.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Great good ancestors before me. I did this. The fault is entirely my own. I did this.
You're all on your own, are you?
Now,
And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
no, beautiful lady.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Spirit jellyfish ashes. The ashes of a spirit jellyfish? Oh, oh. Oh
The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un.
How would you be able to tell whether the spirits look fondly upon me? Why would any spirits look fondly upon me after what I've done?
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
There have been many emotions that I have experienced since I reintegrated myself. Anger, rage, hate, regret. But this is the first time that I have truly felt shame. I need to rest on this. And Melina, fair lady, what is on your mind?
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Earth Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now
It is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
I would thank you, but for your doubts in me. Then again, I cannot say that your doubts are unwarranted. I have failed so many ways before. I will rest until morning. Face the new day with new eyes. And that phenomenon you noticed earlier, someone responded to a message that I had left, and I believe they applauded it. I've had times before where somebody applauded a message while I was in the process. It's raining wolves! Hallelujah, it's raining wolves! Hallelujah! Yeah, they literally just fell out of the sky. There's no trees for them to be layering in. They just fell straight out of the sky somehow. I don't know how, but here they are. But yeah, as I was saying, there's been a couple of times I've been in a really serious fight, and then in the middle of the fight, fortuitously, I was healed. Because someone rated a message that I had left. Which also means every time that I rate a message, there is a chance that I may be helping someone else in a similar fashion. Do I really want to get distracted with these fellows now? I could attack from behind and take them all out that way, including, I'm sure, that large fellow up there. But actually, no. I have an obligation. Maiden in the Crimson Cowl has reminded me of something that I should never have forgotten. With soldier's cap, with soldier's helmets, brass shield, all of which are worth runes, and runes are experience, and experience is power. Be wary of might. Excellent, thank you. Alright. So... Alright, there's the road. It looks well fortified enough. Damn, but I'm good. Look how well I fortified this. Alright, let's see here. Ballista probably shoots fire. Yeah, I've had that fun before. Plenty of soldiers to slow me down while I get hit by the ballista. Oh. He's guarding the stealthy way. Yes. Looks like there's another fellow there. Probably a few more along the way. Well, I can try to stealth my way through that way. Or I can try to speed run my way right down the middle. Each one has its risks. I think I will take the better of the two approaches by combining them. Excuse me, coming through. Oh. Really? That's the only people who chased me in? That's it? That's all of you? Really? Honest and for true? Really? Yeah. Well, before I go any further, reach out and touch grace. No, I'm staying focused. I will retake my keep. Would this be a god? Unlikely. First off century, maybe start circling around. Interesting. You know, this should not be as unguarded as it appears. There's the first guard tower. There's a pair of guard towers. There's no one in sight. That just doesn't ring true. However. Limitless cooperator. Yes, actually. Sorcerer Rogier. I don't know you, but I appreciate your readiness to join the fray. You're not going to stab me in the back, are you? I'm standing in the blood of several people who died on this spot. Well, I don't know for certain. One way or another, I will retake my castle. Damned be any who stand in my way. Oh wait, I was going to put that other, Ash of War on my axe. I need to do that really quick. Nope, I can't rest here now because I have a summons, apparently. Well, that's fair. I probably won't need it anyway. I'll just take whatever comes as it comes.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring.
So unguarded after all.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Already found. Yeah, just in time.
Must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
No. He's not terribly interested in doing a bunch of hopping around. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, that's unfortunate. A near miss almost killed me. Okay. Gonna continue getting in. Maybe I can get some bleed damage on him. It's not looking like it. Oh well. Oof. Oh. Yeah, the music's off on purpose for copyright purposes. Although I believe their names are Cookie, Biscuit, and Bob. Okay, so first things first. Margit the Fell. Mystery wrapped within an enigma.
Trade again?
Yes. No one knows who he is except that somehow he was able to gain the respect of the demigods to such an extent he was actually given carte blanche to recruit and train his own private militia. The Night Cavalry, sometimes referred to as his hands. They were specifically recruited and trained by him for one purpose: to hunt down and kill anyone, whether they were villain or hero, who might become powerful enough to disturb the status quo. Anyone who might be powerful enough to challenge their so-called betters.
Forgive me. I've been testing you.
What?
To see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
Yes, I accept.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Oh good, another pocket dimension. Hopefully this one has allies. And you are?
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard.
I think not.
Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer.
My place? You really have no idea who I am, do you?
There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
My leisure. I think not.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Really? And is that all she is to you, a servant?
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
You like her. And so, are your eyes weak and failing you? Or do you see through mystic power?
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
Of course I see it. I was born to it.
You do? Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed.
You have no idea.
What do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
Maybe. Oh. Healing. Pushing people away. Fireball, although probably a small one. Curative magic. Fortification. I'll bear it in mind for
May
the future.
Golden Order shine through you.
I think you're a pig. Alright. I wonder. Okay. With... Oh, I have a feeling that down there is not a place of peace and sanctuary. The message says beating to a pulp ahead. Oh, that's a lot of blood. I'll come back to that another time. What resources are there here that can help me retake my castle? That is my first and my first priority.
You're a new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
Alright, so you're the smith of this place. And you are chained to the wall.
I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
Wait, you're a prisoner?
No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
I see. Well, that's unfortunate. Aha! I can strengthen my great axe here. And I need more runes. Fortunately for me, I have things I can sell, including golden runes. Okay. Great Axe 5 instead of 3. That should help against Margit the Fell. And endure. Huh. Interesting. I love.
Back already. No matter. Lay out your arms.
Actually, I was just. I mean, there was. Never mind. Really wanting to applaud a message. And don't give up. Oh, here's a cozy little room. And this might look like it's a giant perfumer, and in a way it is. Actually, it's an old weapon of war. During the War of the Shattering, they were filled with poison and then fired via the golems into armies. It was a chemical weapon. Out of character, think of mustard gas. They were using mustard gas during the War of the Shattering, basically. Coyote is going for a walk, a long walk through the woods. Invigorating walk. Could this be love? And who are you?
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Balderkin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
From the intro, she was mentioned as Fia, the deathbed companion. Yes, lady, actually I will. It has been a long and lonely road.
Ah, my thanks, great champion. You are very warm.
New. Balderkin's blessing.
What you felt light up inside you was a Balderkin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
You know, over his travels, this old fellow's gone from, well, he's grown a great deal. And then it occurs to me, yeah, he has a muscular build. Yeah, I'll leave it alone for now. But you can change your character's name and appearance at this mirror, which is nice. So, the Round Table Hold, whatever else it is yet another place that just casually enslaves the misbegotten. Lovely. Oops, I can't open. Supplies I don't need. Ah. Ranged battle beyond, apparently. And another time. Another time. I have a castle to win. Balderkin's blessing temporarily uses FP to temporarily boost poise. Okay. Ah, a near miss, and he almost completely flattens me. Must it? I mean, of course it does. Ah, I missed the part where he was stunned. Darn it. Yes. There.
Smouldering with thy meager flame, cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
You may say that, but... Ha! I have beaten Margit the Fell. It was only my second attempt. And with his downfall, access to my castle is assured. Hail the conquering hero. And though Cookie, Biscuit, and Bob may have temporarily fallen, their names shall be remembered forever, because they are the very best of all the bestest good girls. Yay. All right. I can access my freaking castle and start the arduous process of taking it back. Good sort ahead. Oh, excellent. Oh no, my bane, a closed door. Ah. Aha. Yes, indeed. All right. Go ahead and... I have got to get a lantern before I go anywhere else. Why is it always necessary item? Yeah, ironically, I actually forgot to call upon either Endurance or the Baldaquin's Blessing for that fight. I just completely lost track of it. I was so excited to fight Margit the Fell, but I defeated him. He defeated me once, but then I was able to gain access to the Round Table Hold. And I came back at him, and I won. Yes, I need a green lantern. Well, let me make sure that I have this one activated. Looks like I do. Okay. so I'm not certain where exactly to find a lantern. I'll need to shop around a little bit. Reach out and touch grace. And no, I'm never going to get tired of that. So let's see. A good place for a lantern. I don't remember. Do you have a lantern?
Trade again?
No, you do not. What about the fellow that was near the coastal cave? Maybe he does. Your own personal Jesus. Someone who will answer your prayers. Someone who cares. Reach out and touch faith. Yeah, I've always liked Depeche Mode. They have a talent that, depending on their intention, can either soothe or bite.
I don't want any trouble.
No, nothing here. My favorite Depeche Mode song would have to be Blasphemous Rumors. I don't want to start any blasphemous rumors, but I think that God's got a sick sense of humor, and when I die, I expect to find him laughing. It's such a magnificent dissonance between the tune and then the bitterness of the narrator's experience. Past these headless fools. Now, the policy of truth is also good. And then, of course, you have the end of innocence, which is, just, in my opinion, achingly beautiful.
Well, there's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
Yes! Lantern! Lantern, 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 lantern.
Have a safe journey.
Yeah, Enjoy the Silence is also really, really great. An earlier question that RE-Fan asked was who it was who had joined me. The gentleman's name was Roger the Sorcerer. If he doesn't sound familiar, that's alright. We don't really know anything about him yet. He literally just joined up because he saw someone in need and offered to join up. Alright. Ha. And I can go up a level again. I am so close to being able to use my axe properly. Whereupon it will be infinitely less tiring than it is. Yeah, one of the karate classes I took many, many years ago. During warm-up, the sensei...
Come over here, would you?
What? The sensei had a tradition of playing Depeche Mode during workout. Oh. I knew who this is. Even if I didn't recognize his face.
Here, would you?
I would recognize him by his missing arm. His missing arm, by the way, is also my fault.
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
I don't trust you.
Fair enough. You certainly don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course, I'd advise against it.
Fan, ironically, when you say he is the Winter Soldier, in a way, you are closer than you realize.
The gates! Open the gates!
Now, let them have their attention turned there. I will go around this way. Oh, you poor devil, how did you die? Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Liar ahead. Well. Or did you mean liar behind? Bird, oh bird. Ah. Almost threw myself off the cliff. Oh, ooh. Yeah, look closely at that bird. That magnificent falcon. You'll notice its feet have been severed so that they could be replaced with razor-sharp blades. This is my home, but it's not always something I'm proud of. I could go down there where all the bloodstains are and go around, but again, he who would rule does not squander his strength. That is something stone too. Didn't expect, but whole. Yeah, okay. Alright. That poor mutilated thing is up there. Think there's any enemies down there. Alright. Alright, yeah, of course. You may say that the people inside don't know about this path, but I will note that it is both patrolled and has a built wooden palisade just the same. Could this be a rump? See me even from that distance? No, apparently not. Alright. No way of telling from here exactly how many of them there are. But if he's a sentry, probably if he sees me, others will be alerted somehow. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I want to call that skill. I want to say that I used the curvature of that wall in order to keep his distance weapon from reaching me. But that was luck. That was just, oh huzzah. The marred leather shield. The leather shield of Stormvale soldiers, much like the castle, it is marred by mottling and thorns. Some say it is the curse of grafting which causes such affliction, while others talk of its root being something altogether more sinister, hidden deep within the castle. And well, there may well be a truth to all of these rumors. Oh, hello, Spanky. Oh. Well. Oh, nicely. There. 102, very nice. What does this say? I don't think I care enough to go out to the edge to find out. Man, those running phantoms still throw me off. What the hell? Alright. Before I go any further, activating that lantern. Now then. Oh. There's someone patrolling down there as well. I can see movement. That is a rather large axe. I'm impressed. Time for wolf? Aha! Well, RE fan, we were talking comic book characters just a few minutes ago. Wolverine, anyone? Yes, you can actually cosplay as Wolverine in this game. Now, I don't have the dex for it. And it's not really this character's style anyway. But it's an option. Now that gatekeeper, I have vague memories of him. They're uncomfortable memories. Hey, how did you die? Whoa! Hi there. Yeah, barrels full of black powder. And a couple of stooges waiting to throw fire at me when I got close enough to them. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, more barrels. Yeah, the last fellow who died tried to roll his way through them quickly enough. Wasn't able to. But that's alright. Ah, shiny. Looks like there's anyone alive down there. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Welcome room 2, shiny. I had forgotten just how much this place had gone to pot. Since I continued to dive into madness, frankly. Oh, St. Trina's arrow. What does that do? Causes sleep buildup. Priests of St. Trina use these arrows to spread their teachings. The sweet oblivion of sleep can become quite a habit. Well, that is something to bear in mind. In any case, now let's see now. Door's locked. No! The bane of my existence! A locked door! No! Yes. Alright, well, obviously I need to find the key. With my axe and my strength, I can fell powerful foes, slayed dragons, and unseat demigods, but I cannot force open a door. That's fine. Oh. Oh. Well. Nothing suspicious about this. A dark room with a shiny at the other end and bloodstains in between. Gee, I wonder. Aha. Well. That fellow certainly looks promising, doesn't he? Yeah, I need to gather more mushrooms so I can make more fire pots. They are very handy. But I neglected it. Oh, that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. I'm willing to bet it's from that guy. Okay. I sense another shave and a haircut trap, and before I call out 2 bits, just in case it turns out something is going to be extinguishing my lantern or something. Okay, so Aldercane's Blessing, did I already use it? I guess I used it and forgot somehow? I would think it would be somewhere right in this area. There's the prattling pate of hello. Or maybe it's pate. I don't see it. Okay. Well then, I have to assume this is a horrible bushwhack of horribleness. So... I don't have the Balmcane's Blessing. Either I accidentally used it, or the computer just forgot. Maybe she lied. But I don't have it. I cannot target him either. So I can't get any... Ah! That phantasm freaked me. So I can't get any early attacks on him. Oh well. Shave and a haircut. 2 bits. Aha! Ah! Oh! Wow, that was quick. Okay. I thought I could try to stagger him and end it quickly. And that did not happen. Oh, I'm all the way back here. At least I know where to go. So I'll run through again. I recognize that laugh. It was the gatekeeper who betrayed me and locked me in there to die. Which, ironically, actually makes me think that maybe he did recognize me. Because as the memories come flooding back, believe it or not, I kind of deserve that. Well, that's a surprise. Did he drop a shiny? No, that's just his armor. Okay. Going through again. Oh. I pause. Yeah. That looks acceptable. It'll do for the time being. Until I get my crown back from the thing that has it. I don't think this guy is gonna run up and get me. But I'd rather make sure. Oh, then there's these two. Yeah, it used some of my magical power. Perhaps unnecessarily, but I just didn't want to have to deal with those Goombas. I just want to get where I need to go. Kill that damnable knight. And be done. Oh, of course, when I reform, my lantern does not relight automatically. Oh, what? Okay, message. Strong foe ahead. Yes, very true. Interesting. Now, total character break here. But, I'm not sure if I'll get locked in again. But am I the keymaster? Not that I know of. Slam. Are you the keymaster? Yes! Alright. Oh, it's not getting slammed closed this time. Still cannot target him, though. Ho ho ho. Really? Ow, holy crap. Interesting. I wonder. Nope. It does nothing. Good Lord. Yeah, this guy's horrific. There. How did this poor fellow die? Well, about like I did the first time around. Ah, and there's the key. The rusty key to the rusty door. And what are you, my dear? Yes, I will search the treasure chest. The curved sword talisman. Oh, now there's something with some history. Yeah, the curved sword talisman depicts a curved sword and a swordsman. It's said that the blind swordsman was the originator of this technique, the art of allowing one's opponent to strike so as to leave them vulnerable to a well-timed reply. If you have the timing right in this game, you can do a block and then an immediate counter-strike, with the counter-strike potentially being very, very effective, and that talisman renders them even more so. How do I get up there? Outside. I can't crouch through that. I'm not trying to get sidetracked, but you can never tell when something might be vital later on. Oh well. Anytime it's just summoned Biscuit, Cookie, and Bob. I don't think I was able to. I don't think that was a summonable place. There's only certain places you can call them forth. Bloodstains and lots of messages. Alright, how did you die? Oh, you fell. Well, that's unfortunate. Aha! Gasp! A shiny! Can I get to it, though? Not from here. Ah, no! Ooh. No, not the doggos! Yep. The wolfies could not be summoned. Yeah, there's only, as I say, there's only certain locations that it's possible to summon spiritual allies. And there's quite a selection of the possibilities as you continue in the game. But the doggos are among my favorites. Yeah, there wasn't much fall damage that time. You can easily die falling. If it goes beyond a certain height, then you take damage proportional to your net hit points. And then if it's past that, you just die. Fire grease. Useful. Yeah, I've always loved fire as a weapon, and now the irony, as that's used against me, is not lost upon me. Wonder if I can make that jump. Yeesh. I hope I can make that jump. Yes, I can make that jump. Ha! And this is why I killed those two sentries a while back, because... And down he goes. Stormhawk feather. Yeah, I forgot to kill these guys this time around, so... They were waiting for me. Alright, let's see here. Not much to get down to except for that fellow there. Aha! The shiny I was coveting earlier. A brick hammer. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, first of all, let us take a moment to acknowledge that the axe that is the size of my torso is silly. And with that acknowledged, what in the name of all that is holy is this? Look at this. Yeah, the axe is effective, but I mean, look at this. Thor from Marvel Comics is looking at his own hammer and then putting it away in shame. They're both about as fast. Now the brick hammer doesn't do as much damage, but it's heavier and it guards more. Yeah, a weapon made from an ordinary stone brick, wielded by a laborer who led a rebellion and later became a champion himself. The strength of a giant is necessary to wield it. It's just, I mean, why? Okay, I have a feeling I know why. It was just fun to go that far over the top. I am not here to go over the top. I am here to conquer! One last search for that Baldur's blessing. It is so strange I have not been able to find it. But it genuinely does not seem to be here. All I can figure is that I used it in the last fight against Margit the Fell, and then I forgot. Which, we have left. Thank you. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that face. Oh, he is just waiting to stab me in the kidney. No crack for you today, my friend. You see that, how I attained wrist control? You feel that? Feel how I attained wrist control? Yeah, then I pulled out my gun. Silver pickled fowl-foot. Whereas gold pickled fowl-foot helps you gain more runes for a limited time from everything that you kill, silver pickled fowl-foot allows you... Oh, good heavens. Another one of him, only with a halberd. This bears consideration. But the silver fowl-foots allow for you to increase the odds of getting drops for a limited period of time. Okay. Now I can take this fellow on like the manly man that I am, fight him as a king to a knight, and just accept whatever the consequences might be. Is it just me, or does his codpiece waggle kind of funny when he's walking towards you? Take a look at that when he walks forward again. Tell me if it's just me. Another option, I could simply command him to recognize me, stand down, and obey me as he did once before. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Third option, I could use Guile, sneak past him in such a way that is far more effective and more likely to gain me my goals, even though some other people who aren't even there and won't even know about it might think of it as being less honorable. You know what? Sometimes just restating the question in a certain way makes the solution that much more obvious. Okay, he didn't even notice me. Great. Gasp, can it be? Ha! Yes! And there is grace for today. So, as you can tell, there's Gatekeeper Gostock. There's the cliffside outside. There's where I defeated Margit. And here's where I am now at the Rampart Tower. As you can tell, I am making good progress in reclaiming my castle. And soon enough, the headband I wear will be replaced by the crown that I deserve. And maybe I'll get, maybe I'll upgrade in armor a little bit. Just depending, because that Outcast armor set, as I recall, actually their order had heavier and better armor than my own Golden Knights, which is one of the reasons I stationed them where I did. So I may see about assembling a set of that between hither and yon. So, at this late date, having successfully breached my castle, reclaimed some part of it, slain Margit the Fell, or maybe not, he seemed awfully mouthy as he died, and laid plans for the future. Currently level 35. Here are my stats. Strength is almost where I need it to be to wield this axe comfortably. And this seems to be an excellent place to go ahead and call it for today. But before we go, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our patrons, present and future, with special thanks to Cryptid Rhea and Guinevere, and most especially, special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And RE-Fan, especially thank you for, frankly, for just being here so often and making the chat as memorable and as enjoyable as it has been. It really is appreciated. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/CoyoteDelaMancha. And when you do, please let me know via email and Patreon message if there's a particular color in which you would like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at kofi.com/CoyoteDelaMancha. And finally, a huge thank you to all of you who are circulating the links. The signal boost really helps the channel. Thank you. So, until next time, remember the dragon, a large mythological beast, having 4 and therefore completely separate legs, and a monstrous body covered in thousands of teeny tiny little scales. And I will see you sometime again.